Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some gays. Don't take anything I say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone.
How's it going, everybody? Today we are going to take a look at a few lesser known survival games, and we are going to start out with a game called Starsand that I have played for about 20 or so hours. Now this is an open world survival game and it is set in the desert, and in order to survive we have to explore the desert and find this oasis, and from the oasis we can gather supplies that we can use to build a shelter, to protect ourselves from the heat during the day and from the cold at nighttime. We can craft tools, clothes, and a bunch of other things. Now the oases are basically our source of life. That's where we can find food and water, and we can also climb trees. Alright, so we can also climb trees, and up here we can find coconuts so we can munch on them. Look at this. Straight up climb the tree. Here we go. We can also tame a camel that we can ride around the desert, and we can craft saddlebags for the camel so we can carry more loot. But around the desert there are of course other points of interest that we can explore, for example this pyramid. Now this is more or less the end game content, because here we can find a ton of good things that will make our life in the desert much simpler. In the pyramid we can find this cedar suit that will protect us from the elements, and it also has this special ability which allows us to basically jump really far away, which is a very useful feature against our biggest enemy in the desert, and that is the centipedes. Oh no, they're coming. They're coming. They're here. The centipedes are here. We are screwed. These are our main enemies in Starsand, and they are beasts. Run away, Mr. Camel. Right, so what we can do, we can actually get off the camel and miss our shots. Run away. And we have this suit. It's a cedar suit, and we have this power that allows us to jump really far. Like this. So you can get away from the creatures. Oh. Alright, I'll see you later. Scared the cats. It's alright, Top. Up next we have a game called Northern Lights. So far I've only played it for about 7 hours, but again, this is an open world survival game and it is set in the Arctic tundra. So our main enemy is the cold. We have to keep ourselves warm by building fires and scavenging for clothes that will protect us from the freezing temperatures. Now the game doesn't have any monsters or zombies or things like that. It is purely a survival game, but there is wildlife out there like bears that can eat our face off. There are two game modes that we can play, story mode and survival mode. Now the story mode will kind of teach us the basics of the game. It will give us small quests like crafting different things. We can craft spears, axes, traps, a fire of course to keep us warm, and a bunch of other things. This game mode will kind of guide us towards different points of interest and will teach us about the cold and starvation, dehydration. Basically, it will prepare us for the survival mode. The map is pretty extensive as well, which is nice. We have quite a few areas to explore and scavenge for supplies. And the map looks like this, unexplored, but we can find different pieces of the map around the world. That is going to reveal different areas of the world on this map here. It's one of those relaxing survival games, more or less, especially if you like the snowy environments, so we can go around and explore, find supplies, hunker down in a cabin, or go out hunting and try our best to survive in the cold. Next up we have a game called The Infected. I've recently started to play this, so I only have about 4 hours in the game. Now The Infected is a survival crafting game set in an open world overrun with these hybrid vampire zombies. Oh, it's a vampire! Why is he... Whoa, he's throwing rocks! Why is he throwing rocks at me? Ah, he did it again! I got him. He's floating. I forgot I have a shield. Oh my god, I could've wrecked that guy. As soon as he threw that stone, I could've been like, huh! Can't touch me. I got a shield. Honestly, the vampire zombies are pretty resilient. As you saw, my first encounter went well-ish, but my next couple of encounters with them didn't really go all that well. Don't do it. Yes, up. Oh my god. Oh. Jeez, this guy. Relax. Take it easy. Take it. This guy wrecked me. Oh, there he comes. Alright, come on, buddy. Yeah. Come on. Oh, this guy is huge. Oh. Oh, you wanna go? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, he blocked it. Oh, but did he dodge? He dodged out of the way. Oh, look at him. Oh, this guy is good. He's got a sword as well. I mean, he's better equipped than I am. Can I crouch? Oh, I can. I'm gonna take this guy by surprise. Oh, never mind, he saw me. He's throwing rocks. He's throwing rocks. Go for the head. Oh, I'm already at half HP. I'm not at 30 HP. Oh my goodness. We got him, but they wrecked me. They wrecked me big time. Oh, jeez. He killed me. I didn't even hear it. How do I take this guy out? How do I roll? Dodge, whatever. Whoa, what did I do? What did I just do? What just happened? I don't know what to... Well, at least I can block him. Wait, where's my spear? Oh my god, what is my spear? I threw the spear, didn't I? Oh, that's what happened. Oh my god, I threw the spear away. Well, this is it. It's been fun. The enemies seem to be pretty tough, or they seem pretty tough because I'm pretty new to the game, so I don't exactly know the best way to take them on. But a great thing about the game is that when we start, we spawn next to this ATV, and in the building right next to it, we can find what we need to repair it. So as soon as we start, we can have a vehicle, so we don't have to walk around everywhere, which does make our life easier, especially since the ATV has a bit of inventory space. So we can drive in between different locations and loot, gather supplies and stash them in the ATV. Now the game is heavily focused around crafting, building a base and things like that. It has an electricity system, mining and refining of ores, farming, animal husbandry, there's seasons as well, so it's a very well-rounded survival game. Up next we have a game called Mist Survival. Personally, I've put well over 200 hours in the game. I've been playing it on and off since around 2018. The game keeps on getting updates, so every new update brings me back to the game. But Mist Survival is a single player open world game and it has a lot going on. We have the infected that we have to go up against, and there are different types of infected. We even have some mini bosses like this guy here, the bloater that was added recently. We have bandits and bandit outposts that we can raid for supplies. There are of course vehicles in the game. We can attach things to our vehicles as well, like trailers, RVs, so if we want we can have a mobile base. And speaking of bases, we can of course craft one, or we can claim an existing building as our base. We have companions as well that can help protect our base, that is if we give them a weapon. And when it comes to weapons, we have quite a few, including an RPG and a flamethrower, and we can also modify certain weapons like this M16 here. And speaking of modifying things, we can also modify our vehicles at a garage. We can add different bumpers and roof racks. We can also change the color of the car. Mist Survival is one of my personal favorite indie survival games. It's a ton of fun to play and it's still getting new updates. Now this next game is not yet released, but I've played the demo for it quite a few times, and it's a survival game called the Parasites. Now the demo left a really good impression on me. I really enjoyed it, and we can still try it out for free over on Steam. It's of course an open world survival horror game, and we have these infected roaming the world and we have to go up against them. There are some sort of anomalies as well in certain locations, and we of course have to survive all of that while taking care of our character, making sure that we have food and water, shelter, weapons to defend ourselves with. As I've said, it's still a demo right now, but it's a lot of fun to play, so we'll have to wait for the full release to see what the game is gonna be all about. Right now we can jump in and play around for about 2 or so hours. I believe the demo is on a timer, so we can't explore forever. We can jump in and find a few weapons, go up against some infected, check out some anomalies, and try and survive for, I think the timer is about 2 hours or so. And there we have it. That is about it from me today. I hope you have enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for taking the time and hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.